Today we're going to be doing a very nutritious, very high in protein meal. This is not going to be completely vegan. The first part is going to be like a quinoa salad. It's totally loaded with protein. You got your chickpeas in it, your quinoa, and that alone is just going to be packed with protein. So we're going to be topping that with a delicious salmon fillet, and then we're going to be putting obviously my garlic dill sauce on there. So I'm going to be teaching you how to cook that salmon fillet and also how we prepared our quinoa salad. So keep watching and we will get that entire recipe to you. Otherwise, let's just go ahead and get started on our fillet because it looks so good and I'm so hungry, and let's just roll. So we're gonna go ahead and grab about 7 pitted dates, and we're gonna go ahead and dice those up just any way you want. You can slice them, you can dice them into cubes, however you prefer. I personally, after tasting the salad, would have preferred bigger chunks of dates in them because they just taste so good and yum. So we're gonna go ahead and dice up probably about a half of a red onion, about a half a cup. We're gonna dice a couple of stalks of a green onion, about 1/3 cup of the green onion total. Go ahead and dice up any kind of bell pepper you want, any color you want is totally cool. Green bell pepper, red, yellow, orange, whichever one your heart desires is fine. We're gonna go ahead and add about 3/4 of the bell pepper in there and save that other piece for some hummus later. Yay! Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and chop up our rainbow carrots. You can dice them, you can slice them. I chose to dice those babies up. Grab your raw cashews and just make sure that every single cashew is at least sliced 1 time, and that should be good enough. So now we're just gonna go ahead and add everything in there and mix everything up. So first we're gonna go ahead and start with the rainbow carrots. Add that on top of your quinoa, then go ahead and add about 1/3 cup of your red onion, your dates, which is 7 dates is gonna total out to be about 1 cup of dates. Add 1 can of organic chickpeas, drained and rinsed, your bell pepper, green onion. Now for the sauce. So we're just gonna go ahead and add about a 1/3 cup of olive oil. I'm using fig balsamic vinaigrette. You can use any balsamic vinaigrette that you like. And then we're gonna go ahead and add about a tablespoon of garlic and teaspoon of pepper. Squeeze half of a lime on there and give it a good mix. Then we can go ahead and add in our chopped cashews, mix that up and set aside. Okay, so it's time to make our garlic dill sauce. So go ahead and grab about 1 cup of our Vegenaise, add that to our mixing bowl. About a 1/3 cup to half a cup of almond milk, depending on the thickness and consistency that you desire. 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, a tablespoon of garlic powder and dried parsley, a tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Drizzle some extra virgin olive oil. It's just to kind of thin out the sauce. I like to use extra virgin olive oil just to kind of add some healthy fats into my diet. You can certainly replace it with water if you are not using oil. So add in about a tablespoon of your fresh chopped dill. Give that a good mix. Then we're gonna add in juice from about a half a lime here in just a couple seconds. And once you're done with that, you can go ahead and set the sauce aside in the refrigerator, let the flavors absorb, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started on our fillet. Yeah! Add this on any kind of recipe. You're gonna love it, guys. Just have to make it and see for yourself. Okay, so now for our fillet, go ahead and have your salmon skin up. Make a few slices in the skin. This way it's going to allow the heat to rise through the bottom very easily, and that way our fillet will cook evenly and faster and better and all the way through. So once you've done that, lay it skin side down. Make sure it's completely down, press down. Make sure that every angle is touching the pan, and leave it alone. Don't touch it for 4 to 5 minutes. Sprinkle with salt, kosher salt, pink Himalayan salt, whatever you have. Keep an eye on it. Notice the color is going to rise from the bottom up. It's going to just become a little bit lighter. You can visually watch the fish cooking. So 4 to 5 minutes, about 3/4 of the way up. You can flip it over for about 3 minutes. It should be done. And then we are ready to put that on top of our quinoa salad. And look how beautifully crispy and just delicious the salmon looks. Oh my gosh, guys, it smells delicious. And just the technique, it just allowed the fish to cook all the way through. That way you wouldn't have to pop it in the oven. You can just complete the entire thing on the skillet. So add our sauce and we're ready to enjoy. I was right. The sauce on this quinoa salad is bomb.com. Like the vinaigrette, and then my sauce, like who could have like too much sauce? So guys, the sauce we just made, we have about 8 ounces left over. So you can throw this in like a small mason jar or any kind of airtight container and throw it in your refrigerator for about up to 3 to 5 days. It's not a big deal. And just give it a nice mix or shake it, whatever, before you put it on anything. And you can put this on pretty much anything. You can dip anything in it. It pretty much tastes like a ranch, like dressing. Like with more flavor though. Like, I don't know, regular ranch is just so lame compared to my sauce. I love it so much. So I hope you guys really enjoy it. Please subscribe for more content. Next Wednesday, I'll make sure I have another video out for you guys. I hope you enjoyed watching me make my raw quinoa salad and my salmon fillet and my sauce. So anyways, have a beautiful day. Thank you guys so much.